Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And in today's episode, we need to build a dial indicator gauge for our Yamaha CS5. And we're going to do it on a budget. We're going to take this $20 Harbor Freight dial indicator and this spark plug and put them together. I need to build the dial indicator gauge for the Yamaha CS5 so I can measure 1.5 millimeters before top dead center, so I can get my timing correct. I want to marry these two together, much like we used a spark plug to make a grease fitting so that we can free stuck cylinders, much like this guy. So we're going to do that, but I also want to make it to where it can come in and out of this fitting in case I need to use it on bigger spark plugs. So I want to try to do that too. So let me show you what we're working with. This Harbor Freight, less than $20. I think it may have been 17. This guy right here, so that we can measure the up and down. And then I got to be able to fit it into here. This bit is not too difficult. All I have to do is knock off the tang, cut that tang off, and then break my porcelain off so I can kick it out the other side. Then I'll have this without the porcelain, and then hopefully that fits right down in there. I may need to drill a hole in it. What I'd also like to do is maybe drill a hole for a set screw that I can then set it, take it out, so if I need it for a bigger one, I just have to build this and I don't have to go buy a whole new one of these. So that's the plan. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I know the steps to do it. I've never done it before. So let's see what we can do. What's the worst thing happen? I still need a dial indicator. I still need to do that. I just don't feel like spending the money or the time to wait for it to come in when this was here local and I can spend a little effort to make those two match up. See if it works. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chalk this guy in the vise so I can lock it down, cut that tang off. Okay, right here. There we go. Okay, now I need to get, see this little lip? I need to get that off because that's what holds the porcelain in, and then we can pound it off. So let me see if I can cut that off. Let me get... Is that almost all of it? Yeah. Smaller punch. Nope. This is getting stuff out. Let me get this thing set. Yeah, it's coming out. I just need to lock it down a little bit better. Let's try again. Get it out. Almost. I made it all the way through. There we go. Free at last, free at last. Just takes a little hammering. Now we got a hole. Okay, so it doesn't quite go in all the way. We're gonna have to open up that bottom just a little bit more. Just needs to be opened up just a little bit so it'll fit on there. Then I can get this guy to go all the way down, and then I can put a set screw right through there just to set that. And then hopefully it gives me enough reach with that and this to be able to get in there. If not, I'd have to shorten it out somehow, taking this guy off. Okay, a little lube in there. And then let's there we go. Okay, so we fit through. The only challenge we're running into right now is you see this lip on the face of this gauge. That has to be able to spin. So I think what I'm going to do is cut off that section right there so that it'll just slip in right underneath there, and that should be enough to get me right there. Let's try that. Go. Okay, so it's not sexy, but it works. It does the job. I may smooth this guy out a little bit. Looks like I got a little lip right there. May smooth this guy out a little bit, but we're also going to stick a set screw right around there so we can lock this sucker into place. So let's punch it. Okay, so a drop of oil right there. Okay, let's see if we can tap this guy. M4 is what we're using. We should be just about through, yeah. Why an M4? It's because it's the screw I found that looked like it would work. Okay. And it works. Screws in and out. It may be a little long, but I think we can manage that. Let's see if we can clean up these edges a little bit. I got a little one right there, so we got the big thick cut off on there, so let's see if we can do this. Oh. Looks a little better. This goatee can't hold it anymore. I really need to get in there too, but I don't want to launch this sucker across the room. Okay, so I cleaned it up a little bit. You can see it's way better. It's flatter here. Got my set screw in there, and let's see if it works. Okay, I just want to clean this guy up a little bit. It's kind of a mess, so might as well make it look a little prettier. Well, as best we can. Okay, I have my set screw started here, and that guy goes into right there, and this guy just tightens down. Good in the hood. Look at that. Then I can take this guy off. I could have put my set screw in straight, but I should cut it. Okay, so I went and found me a shorter set screw. So now that guy will go in. It's still crooked, but it's okay. With it screwed in all the way, it doesn't look as crooked. Let me tighten it up. There. Not too bad. We sit in there. Thing works. Thing works. I like it. Well, it looks like it'll work. And I like that I can use it on multiple things or just use it as an indicator guide without being tied to this spark plug. I've got this adapter for it and I can make other ones if I need them. This is the right spark plug for the Yamaha. So I know this one will fit, but if we need to use it on bigger bikes that have bigger spark plugs, we could do that if we needed to. But guys, it probably took me maybe 15-20 minutes to do this, and $20 and a whole lot of fun. So would I have rather had the Yamaha dial indicator tool? Yes, I would have spent, if I would have found one of those and I could have got it today, I would have spent the money for it. I know I would have, just because I like using the manufacturer parts. I don't know if they're better, I just like doing it. It's like I like having owner's manuals. So I would have done that. But this guy, for less than 20 bucks and half hour of my time, that was worth it for me. And I have it right now, so I can go out and use it right now if I needed to, which is the good thing. Let me know what you think. Our dial indicator, pretty simple, pretty easy. And if you've done one in the past, let me know in the comments. Or what tools have you made, like our grease fitting here, to use a grease gun to free up a stuck engine, which we may be doing in the not too distant future. So guys, let me know the tools that you've made to get the job done. Other than that, next time you'll see this guy will be with the Yamaha CS5. Hopefully we get it timed, and hopefully it starts for the first time in who knows how long. Guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And guys, remember, it's May, so that means we drop a brand new video every day at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.